Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to demystify one of the biggest topics out there, how you can actually start earning some extra income from home in 2025 without needing a business degree or, a ton of startup cash.
So, does the whole idea of a side hustle just feel kind of overwhelming? For a lot of people, it really does. You hear about it and you immediately think you need to be some kind of tech wizard or a marketing genius to even get your foot in the door.
But what if I told you that's just not true anymore? The game has seriously changed. All these new tools and platforms have made it incredibly beginner-friendly. And today, we're going to map out exactly how.
So, instead of just throwing a giant messy list of ideas at you, we're going to get organized. We're going to look at everything through 3 clear, simple pathways that are based on what you already have. And here they are. Pathway 1, using your creativity. Pathway 2, sharing your knowledge. And Pathway 3, leveraging what you own. Think of this as your roadmap, right? Every single method we're about to talk about will fall neatly into one of these, so you can find the one that feels right for you.
Let's kick things off with pathway number 1, using your creativity. This is for anyone who enjoys making stuff, and that could be anything from digital designs and handmade goods to just, well-written sentences.
First up, Etsy. The magic word here is built-in organic traffic. What does that mean? It means Etsy does the heavy lifting to bring customers to you. You don't have to build a giant social media following from scratch. You can design something like a digital planner using a super easy and free tool called Canva, list it, and you're in business.
Next is freelancing on a site like Fiverr. This is perfect if you think your skills aren't big enough. Can you proofread an email? Do a simple voiceover? Awesome. You can offer these as small gigs, get a few great reviews, and then you can start raising your rates as you build that reputation.
Okay, this is where the power of passive income really kicks in. You create a useful budget spreadsheet or a workout checklist one time. Then you can sell that same exact file over and over and over again on a platform like Etsy or Gumroad. It is literally the definition of working smarter, not harder.
So, the crucial point for this whole pathway is this. Your creative spark is a genuine asset. You don't have to be some world-famous artist. You just need a place like Etsy or Fiverr to connect what you do with the people who are already looking for it.
All right, let's move on to our second pathway, sharing your knowledge. This one's especially for anyone out there who thinks, I don't really have any special expertise. Oh, you'd be surprised. Just think about something you're good at. It doesn't have to be rocket science. Maybe it's high school math, or you speak another language, or you're just really good at English grammar. Tutoring platforms like Preply are built to connect you directly with students who want to learn that exact thing. No teaching certificate needed, you just have to be good at explaining something you know well.
Now, when people hear YouTube, they often picture these fancy cameras and professional studios. Forget all that. You can start with just the phone that's already in your pocket. If you can explain how to fix a leaky faucet, review a book you loved, or share your gardening tips, you can build an audience. The money comes later, from sharing what you know consistently.
Affiliate marketing sounds super technical, but I promise it's incredibly simple. It's just getting a small commission for recommending products you already use and genuinely love. Got a favorite piece of software? A book that changed your life? You get a special link, and when someone buys through it, you earn a little bit. It's that simple.
And this is the most important takeaway for this whole pathway, so listen up. You don't have to be the world's #1 expert on a topic. You just need to know a little bit more than the person you're trying to help. That's it. That is the only requirement.
All right, on to our third and final pathway, leveraging what you already own. This is all about turning your physical stuff and your practical everyday skills into actual cash.
Take a look around your home right now. Got a nice camera you only use on vacation? A set of power tools? A drone? Instead of letting them collect dust, a rental platform like Fat Llama lets you safely rent them out to people nearby. You are literally making money from things that are just sitting in a closet.
This might be the most straightforward method of all. Let's be real. People are busy. They need help with everyday tasks, assembling furniture, running errands, walking their dog. Sites like TaskRabbit and even Facebook Marketplace are filled with people just looking for a reliable person to help them out. No resume needed, just a willingness to do a good job.
Think about all the small business owners and creators out there. A lot of them are absolutely drowning in emails, scheduling, and admin tasks. A virtual assistant, or VA, is the person who steps in to help manage all of that. If you're organized and reliable, guess what? You already have the core skills you need.
So the big idea here is that your assets aren't just physical things. Your spare time, your reliability, your knack for organization, those are all valuable assets that you can absolutely leverage to earn an income.
Okay, we've covered a ton of options across 3 very different pathways, but knowing what's out there is only half the battle, right? Now comes the most important part. How do you actually get started without getting totally overwhelmed and giving up?
This is your simple game plan. It's not about some complex business strategy. It's just 3 simple rules to help you make real, actual progress starting today.
The single most important rule is this. 1. That's it. Just 1. Let me explain what I mean. Here's how it works. First, build a mini routine. You don't need 8 hours a day. Just commit to 30 focused minutes. That consistency is what builds momentum. Second, and this is the big one, choose one method. Don't try to launch an Etsy shop and a YouTube channel and start tutoring. Pick one, just one, and stick with it. And finally, track progress, not perfection. Celebrate making your first $1 or your first $10. That's real, and that's what's going to keep you going.
So it all comes down to this. Looking back at everything we've covered, from your creativity to your knowledge to your stuff, it all starts with a single, small action. This isn't about some massive life change tomorrow. It's about one small step today. So the only question left is, what will yours be?